Well, it's a bad coil. I don't know what the fuck NP Auto is. It looks like Napa parts. I don't know. There's 4 of them. They only had one. $67, so we replaced it. And the shaking and the codes seem to have gone away. We also made an attempt at removing the gas station car wash, you know, where you take the wiper thing and it was pretty ghetto. Today's her 2nd birthday, so she's pretty excited. Spike's not so excited. Are you excited, Spike? So it's definitely fall. It's Thursday. Work. So I found where I bought this. I bought this at the local plumbing supply place. It's the right stuff. I bought all that my stuff there. Unfortunately, they only have 150-foot lengths. They didn't have it in stock. They didn't have the couplers, so they're supposed to be here tomorrow. I went there on Monday. I didn't take a sample of the pipe. I thought it was 1 inch. I've been to 2 Facebook marketplace people, and they have a completely different thing from Home Depot. It says 1 inch, but it isn't the same. Got the old eyes on there. But tonight I'm going to wrap that slightly cracked electrical conduit with some $6 tape that seals it. And then I'm going to measure out. There's going to be a lot of gravel here. When I put my forms in, hopefully on Saturday, so I got to get the stuff tomorrow, hopefully get the gravel I need. I'll put the forms up, but I'm going to back the forms up with gravel. So I'll put stakes in, but to keep them from flipping over when you put concrete in, because concrete's a little heavy, I'm going to use gravel on the side. So I'm going to overbuy the gravel. And then if I have extra, I'll just put it next to the gravel I have once I put the 4 inches of concrete on there. So my goal this weekend is to fix the pipe, finalize this, put my gravel down, put my forms in. I'm going to go with the wire mesh, which you'll see later. Menards has them for $8. Home Depot has them for $25.93. So I guess I'm going to Menards. I don't know. The problem with getting the rock is I got to do it during the business hours of the week, which is going to be damn impossible. Or I can do it Saturday morning. So I kind of got to rush around Saturday morning and get the rock. And then if I'm really lucky, I'll get the cement Saturday night or Sunday morning and be pouring. So I think it's 32 bags, 80 pounds. There's math involved. Well, here's $350 worth of parts, $100 for 150 feet, which I need 12. These, which I think are those were 130. This is 102. And this is the tool that I use. Wait, this doesn't look right. Yeah, I'm not. This is supposed to be the chamfering tool. 504 mechanical coupling. Yeah, that's it. Yes, this is the tool that you use to shave the ends down to use these. I'm just terribly amused that this tool is twice the cost of these. These you leave on the ground. This you throw in your toolbox and never use them. There's some old blades on there. I debated this one highly, but what are you gonna do? You need the tool. So I was in my drawer here looking for something, and I reached back and saw this. I don't know which version phone this is, an iPhone. Obviously I haven't used it in a while, but I don't think the battery is supposed to look like that. I think this is like a 13 or a 12. I don't know, but we're gonna have to take that out. That doesn't look quite right. Holy shit. I guess I could, you know, puncture it. Well, I put a little hole and it's coming down. It's just an iPhone 7, so definitely not good. I think it's time to donate it for parts. At least it's coming down. I was afraid it was gonna break right here. That was pretty wild. Never seen that. I've heard of it, never seen it. Well, it's Saturday morning. I got the pipe stuff as you saw. We're gonna do that later today. Right now we're focusing on material acquisition. So what we gotta do, we gotta get rock. And I asked the neighbor, but he never replied. He said he had a trailer. A trailer would be nice because I could back the trailer up. And then if it's a dump trailer, even easier, but I could literally shovel it off the trailer and throw it in here. I'll probably just end up shoveling off the back of the truck, but also I could fill the truck in the bed. I don't know how much I need, so that's the next thing. So we made ourselves a storyboard. What's a storyboard? Just basically, this is what I'm gonna have here. So we'll take a little seat here. Oh, I had to clean the leaves out because it all looked like that. I couldn't even tell where the ground was. That's not as smooth as I thought it was. So yeah, so I'm gonna have a minimum of 4 inches of concrete, 8-inch block, 8-inch block, and my floor. That's that stuff that's piled back there that we bought a few weeks ago. That smooth, ground down concrete block. Looks like that, but not like that. So here, this is telling me whatever this distance is what we need to fill up here. Now, why am I starting over here? Well, because it's the beginning. Theoretically, it's the highest because this slopes down, and I don't know where that slopes to. So I'm establishing my height to grade here. So, yeah, I'm going to go measure that. I am probably going to establish a level. So once I figure out how much I need, I'm going to try and spray paint, and then, well, it won't even matter. I'm just going to go whatever's here. And again, whatever extra I have, you know, you just pass out for Halloween candy. Here, kid, have a stone. Here, have a rock. You know, kids are stupid these days. They'll take that. It's not supposed to be like that. It's supposed to be like that. I need to dodge that out. Anyhow, it's easier to do now. I'm standing here. Whatever extra I have other than Halloween candy, I will just fill along the sides here because my block is going to be, let's say here, I'm going to have 2 inches. I can dump gravel along there. So, got 3 feet times 12 plus 9. That's 21, 3 feet by 9 feet. And then I'm going that distance, which we'll go measure with the measuring. Hey, look at that measuring stick. So then we got to go figure out how many yards, 1,000 feet it is. I got options on the stone. I think I want 3/4 crushed, meaning crushed so that it's not smooth rock. It's got angles and stuff. And I'm probably gonna end up hand tamping it, which really makes me excited. Obviously, I got to fixate the little problems here. Where's my electrical? It's got to be down right here. Oh, there it is. Oh, looks like we scraped it a couple times. Yeah, we'll be doing some significant digging here, but the rock place is closed at noon on Saturday. I went all around. Yeah, they're all at noon, or they're not even open today. Lots of rock places. We're on top of an area that the glaciers dumped a lot of rocks 10,000 years ago, I'm told. I wasn't here. Get some gravel here. Well, I don't know how much that is, but it's a lot. So this will fill nicely. It'll compact down nicely. We got to get up there on the scale, weigh, and window's way up here, and I'm down here because my truck isn't that big. But they have a minimum $50, so we'll probably hit that. Well, that's what we weigh now. That says 10,820 pounds. Big rocks. Yeah, the glacier Glacier's pretty much just dumped a whole bunch of stuff here. We got a lot in here, so we're gonna be taking it easy today. Nothing over 100, maybe not even 70. But yeah, their job is to make big lakes. So what's funny is this family has been in the business for like 80 years, and they just made big lakes, and then when they're tapped out, there's no more gravel or rock, they build a house on it, similar to like over there. This is nice houses. So I think this is the original spot that they got. Joe worked with and taught some of the residents in school. That's pretty. Anyhow, that's your gravel. So I'm staring at my poor wheelbarrow. I'm like, why is this bolt sticking out so far? And then I flip it over. I'm looking at it and going, well, why is there such a big depth there? And then I realized the wood's gone. Somehow I smashed the wood out. So I measured the wood. It's this. I'm gonna have to take the bolts out, which you can do quickly. And then I gotta cut this to like drill some holes and then give it a go. But yeah, it's not gonna get better. It's just gonna, and it's now the weight supported there and there. That's not good. So I gotta fix this now. Let's see how that works. Not too shabby, I would say. Use the old freehand. Dog is chained. She's loving it out here. It is pretty. It'd be even prettier if I wasn't working. You can't quite tell by the sunlight, but it's really bright and leaves are falling and yeah. Okay, Operation Rebuild is pretty much a success. Need to bash that in that way, but yeah, she's looking perfect now. Well, taking a break here. Second wheelbarrow full. So I cut back as far as I need to there, meaning where I'm gonna eventually trim everything to. So I'm approximately not far enough, but this is 90% ready. At this point, I could just call it good. I'm gonna have to cut all that dirt out, and I'm gonna trim along there. Gotta get that big chunk out of there. I had an excavator. I didn't want to fuck with this, so I just tried to stay away. But basically, I need to trimulate all that. Probably back to where that is right there. So I got a little more to go. But anyhow, I've exposed the pipe and I checked, there's no scratches. This one's good. I could terminate at that side. Over here, however, I don't know if you can see there's a bend right there. I'm excavating and lowering it because when I pulled it up, it pulled out of the ground a bit. So you can kind of see there's like a little trail there. So I'm trying to excavate underneath there, get this back down. Here again, I got to establish my corner. I got to clear all this crap out. And I want to do that before I fixate the pipe. I got to unbury the power line because I think I cracked it right there. And I think I got a little crack along here. So I'm going to empty the wheelbarrow. You know, this video is really just a break for me from working for a few minutes. So you'll just have to bear with me. We clean this out, get this a little straighter, put some weight on it. Got to get it bent out like I have a brick over here. Then I'm going to come back and expose these two here. See what the damage is. Do I have enough tape? I don't know, because it's a 3-inch, that's 9 inches, so it's almost like a foot every time you wrap around. And it's 2 inches, so I think I got 16 feet. So 16 times 2. So we're talking 32 inches of the tape. And I was only planning to use the tape here. It was $65. Did I mention it was $65? Yeah, I did. I also got some regular tape. The regular tape is this green stuff, but it's not as good as this stuff that I bought, because it can't be, because it was only $10 versus $65. The $65 stuff is good enough that you can use it down to the actual electrical wires itself to insulate underground. It's Blue Monster. Made myself a little step and make another one over there. And then over here, because I got the sun kind of out. Remember, these things come in a big roll. I've got it underneath this planter, and I cut a 14-foot section. Do I need 14? No, I probably need 10. But I didn't want to be in a case where I put a stab end on, which costs $30 a piece, and then come back and have to redo it. It's just gets bad. So in my head, because I've been not sleeping at night, I'm gonna chamfer and put the end on here. Then I'm gonna find my end, cut, chamfer it here. I'm gonna slide the fitting on here. So I'm gonna start here, and then I'm gonna work my way towards there because I got better roomage over there. Then I'm gonna establish my end, cut and chamfer, slide the thing on. Then the very last one will be the end here where I'll cut it and put it in. And I'll push it back a little bit, snake it a little bit, just so I got a little more wiggle room there. So yeah, dump, down, wait, clean this area up, clean that area up more, and then eat lunch. And and then clean out the pipages. Also find putting the dirt in the bucket's easier than throwing it up here and missing. So, well, that didn't take long. So as I was thinking back, this really didn't pull out much. Just a little tiny bit. It's pretty much where it was. So it's higher here. Well, just a little bit higher. So we're going to be going down a little bit here. But now, is it the code? Yeah. 18 inches, I believe, for a gas line. Because the gas line's not like electrical, and it's not like plumbing. So it's 26 inches down to grade. So yeah, it's when my friend did this with a big backhoe, and we made it like 4 feet. It came out to like here, and they did the electricals. I then ran my own for this that day, and I tried to keep it a foot away. So these are my copper lines, though eventually they'll be fiber, and then so power fiber, and then I just kind of threw the gas in again, 18 inches. So I wasn't as careful, which is why that was on top and why I ripped it out. So okay, we're good. Gonna go back to clearing this corner out just because I don't want to be near my gas line. And well, actually, I'm gonna go eat lunch, and then we'll clean out this area. There's no sense in doing this till near the end. Don't forget, I got a pickup full of gravel in the street that eventually I need to dump here. That was a fun drive. Not as heavy as last week, but a lot of weight in the bed. Didn't come with, 1, 2, 4 tires on the back. It was using the existing tires. Well. This is worse than I thought. It's a complete breach all the way around. It was on a joint, so you can see it was getting bigger right here, coming in. Oh, fuck me. And that's what I think caught. Is it caught right there, just tore it apart. So the good thing is, pretty confident these are fine. This, I don't even think I use. There's 4 wires there, 5 wires. Then I got 4 wires there. Well, here's what I'm gonna have to do. This is a sort section. Goes up there, comes out here. Then it goes inside, there's a junction box. I'm gonna go open up the junction box in the basement, see what the wires are connected. Probably disconnect there, probably disconnect here. Pull the wires all the way out, cut this section out, put in a proper PVC fix. Somehow get the wires back in there. I haven't thought that one out yet. And go from there. Why am I hesitating? Because I'm gonna have to do some treachery. I'm gonna have to pull the wires out, slide the fittings on, slide the fittings down that way, push the wire back through, come out there, pull it out there, then slide everything back in and glue it, then shove it in there. Now this is only going, a little bit. This is going straight into the box. That should be easy. So I think it will be undo wires, maybe turn the electricity off first. Yeah, we'll do that first. Pull the wires out of here, then pull the wires here, cut and pull everything through. Yes, I can pull a wire. I'm probably gonna push, I don't know how I'm gonna do wires, if I'm gonna do one big bunch or individually, because there's 4 there. I thought it was one big solid wire, but it isn't, which is good. So it goes to there and then it L's up. This will be interesting. But yeah, that's the only thing I can do. That's because the wires are there. I can't cut. I mean, I guess I could cut the wire and put it in a junction box, but that's wrong. That's a lot more expense. This is $5 worth of PVC. So I should go see if we have PVC parts too. Fuck. Okay, good news. Clearly not using these. Didn't think I was. I don't know why I ran those. I think it's so I could switch something from the house eventually. Definitely using these. And I don't know what kind of ghetto ass clips those are. The bad thing is, it does kind of snake around there, but I could disconnect this. Yes. And make it snake less. No more. It's about fine. Okay. Anyhow, yep, we can do this. It's gonna be a pain in the ass. Oh, definitely not pouring concrete this weekend, but I kind of already conceded that. Oh, I didn't know I had a Keurig up here. Interesting. That too. I should come up here more often. I actually completely forgot about all of my drugs in here for the doggies. Oh, yeah, that's good. Great. Okay, so I don't want to get shocked today. That's a little disturbing. I mean, this definitely works. A little confused on this. This shouldn't even be powered. So we're going to go outside and see if we have power, because this is not supposed to be on. The other fun thing is I'm going to have to be careful over which one's which. It looks like they taped. These are hots. These are not. And it looks like I got, this is what I thought would be underneath there. But again, it's been 6 years and I didn't run this. The electricians did. It took 4 of them. Yeah, it's probably a sign right there. I definitely got enough here. I was just going to cut it off. And I don't need all that in here. I mean, yeah, this is way too much. And we'll figure out what kind of connectors those are. Look like they're splice connectors of some sort. So let's go in the garage and see if we have power. So first off, everything's off out here. Again, I don't know why I've got, I mean, everything's off. I think I'm just getting phantom from the other side, induction from the other wires, because those wires go parallel right away. Oh my. West outlets. Yet, I got no power here. Interesting. Well, we're gonna cut them. Oh, first we're gonna check out this other side. Okay, well, there's the cover off. What's annoying is it's wet inside. I don't know why. Yeah, it'll also come through. Okay, well, I'm getting a little bit of stray voltage. It is what it is. I'm gonna go ahead and cut it out. So again, I'm gonna rip it out of here first, then pull it out of there. Gonna have fun with the couplings, because again, I gotta slide them past, run the wires back through, then slide them over and glue them. And I don't know how to. I think I'm going to need a sliding joint there. And again, I'm dead until, I mean, first the gas. Gas is not a big deal. It's not cold yet. But it wouldn't be nice to have electricity here. So, yay. We'll go ahead and cut them up. Demo mode is over, at least to here. You can tell how dirty these are. It was very muddy that day. I was wearing boots and I was sinking up to my ankles. So they kind of glued them and laid them down. They supported them and then plopped it all down when it was done. They'd be the electrician. So now we just need to go there. I did the little wires first. I'll do the same thing here. She's got her extra long lead on today. Well, it's a little disturbing. This wire's out. They twisted one around this, and so I can't get it out all right, but that's going to be out soon. But it's all wet in there. And it has not rained enough here for this to even get wet in there. So there's a leaker somewhere over there that they didn't seal properly. I don't know. We still got to fix this. Okay, they're out. Wow. I'm just like pulling out puddles of water. We have to push on the vacuum and blow some of this shit out before we get too far. Okay, well, next step. I guess next step is go figure out this solution. Yeah. Oh, it just keeps getting better and better. So I cut it off there, and I was trying to lift this up and just kind of get some clearance around there. And I noticed it was wiggling an awful lot, and then it went back to here. This joint failed. This has been broken. And I don't think they glued this properly, would be my guess, because that shouldn't have just come right off. It's part of this. This side looks well glued. You can still see the spooge in there, but I don't think they drilled it properly. So, that's cool. No, it doesn't. This might actually work out for us. If I get a joint like this that slides on, remove the inner stop, slide it back on, put a new piece on with a proper bell, like this had, I may be good. And I may even have this pipe. Now I got the piece of pipe I can take to the store and go, I need this. Yeah, so this isn't the end of the world. Now, one thing I didn't anticipate is how the F I'm gonna cut this nicely without touching the wires. So we're gonna try the jigsaw here. Yeah, okay, this may actually be okay. And look, less pipage, easier to pull wires through, right? No, not really. This kind of shoddy workmanship pisses me off. There's barely any glue here. This thing came right off. This is the bell here. This whole section should have been full of glue. And look, there's just this little tiny line of glue in there. It's just, I did a shit job. So, of course I should have cut it, but maybe this is a good thing. Now I can seal that up properly. Hopefully the rest is sealed properly. I mean, that is not fucking hard to lube up and slide in. You got 2.5 inches there. Anyhow, this is 2.5 inch external pipe. I forget if they go in ID, OD, ED, inner diameter. We're gonna go up here and maybe we actually have some in stock. I'll just turn the light up. Fuck. I'll go get a flashlight and see if we got any in stock. If not, it's like $10, $15 maybe now. It used to be like $4, or maybe that big piece right there. Focus. Yeah, okay. Clearly not long enough, but this is pretty much what I need. I'm gonna go see if I have the round fittings down there. Maybe I'll do this in 3 sections. Yep. Check that out. But this is, I think this is from the original line that I pulled back before the house fire. Holy shit. When did this stuff get so expensive? It's only been 6 years. I think that's what I need. Man, that's expensive. Well, while I have the long parts pipes, I need 2 couplings to use what I have. I'm gonna go to Carter Lumber because they're this way. I'm driving this way, but more importantly, they close at 2, and it's 1, and they tend to have good prices. Maybe I could buy a new one. I checked at the Home Depot and the Lowe's; they wanted $40 for the pipe, so 2 couplers would be cheaper. But maybe they'll have something reasonable here. Plus, I want to check their prices on the cement and the rebar that I'm using, which is wire mesh. Again, Lowe's and Home Depot wanted $40 a sheet. I need 3. That's $120. But they're $5 a piece of Menards. I don't know why. Yeah. So, but I don't want to get cement from Menards and backhaul it all the way. It'd be nice to get it local in one of these 2 places. So the dog stuck her head out the window, but leaves are falling, and she got face slapped by a leaf. It's back there right now. And so she came back inside. She did not like that. She freaked the heck out. So maybe fall's not her favorite season. Okay, good news. Carter's was open. They had the 2-inch I needed, so this I can glue right onto the end. Got plenty of meat here. And then I can cut it to the length I want. And as I was looking there, I found these, and I realized this is perfect because I can slide this anywhere I want along here. I just need to loosen these up a little bit. So I'm gonna go in here. I gotta cut that end off, do a little more digging, get around there, because that end's still got half a coupling on there. And then I'm gonna pop that down there, figure out, I can't use it all the way because it'd be in the dirt, because I gotta pull the wires through. Get it kind of close to where it needs to be. Then I'm gonna blow that one out. Just put the air right through there, and I try and get that out I think I'm going to use the vacuum here. I mean, I might as well get this shit out. And but I think in the next hour, I should have this back in, and hour and a half, get that connected, and might get the garage back. Then we can go back to digging, doing our final dig here. And of course, digging. Maybe tomorrow, well, definitely tomorrow, we're going to be laying, rock down there. I got to cut that off. So I'm a little amused. Normally I get purple shit everywhere. I don't think they use the primer. They just use cement, not enough of it. Sorry to harp, but this just pisses me off. I paid $37,000 for them to do the electrical through the house, and they could at least done that part right. Apparently not. Beta laboring point. All that water is what I just blew out with my vacuum. So that's clean. This little puddle there. Hey. Okay, close. Now, realizing that I shouldn't have spilled the purple stuff, but see, I got this purple stuff all over, and there's none on the other joints that I could tell. So yeah, that's good. So this thing's invaluable. This little tool here pops on here, because otherwise you end up using vice grips and you're crushing the can and then it leaks. This just pops right on top. The only thing is when you take it off, you got to make sure you spread it and it comes off and doesn't dump on the ground. But I got more of that if necessary. Okay, so we got to refeed these in, come out there, and yeah, we're golden. Not sure. I think I'm going to do the little wires first, then the big wires, because the little wires I got to pull, the big wires I got to push. And this will be easier to push when there's nothing inside there yet. That's my theory. But we only got like 6 feet to go. How hard could that be? Plus it's wet inside. Lubricant, all good. This is, by the way, all the way in, done properly. Like the proverbial butter came right through. So we'll pull that through. Well, it's 3 o'clock. I tried to do two bundles at once, like the little wires, then the big wires, and that didn't work because I had to bend all of them around. So basically, I'm going through here, but then there's a twist, and I have to get it to untwist and pull through. Then I tried to do individual pulling on individual wires up there. That didn't work, so now I've done two, just one wire at a time. So I'm only untwisting one wire because of the way this is. So 2 more to go, halfway there. So this is the problem, is that copper line doesn't want to bend, and I gotta put it around and bend it. So, but I'll get it. So we got it to there, one big pull and yank, and she'll come up. Now, I gotta be careful when I'm yanking these because there's sharp edges down here. They used the fittings wrong, so there's an edge at the top, and I don't know the right way to do that, but I think the pipe's supposed to come up. All I know is right down, something's messed up the way they did a fitting inside a fitting. So anyhow, it catches every time I go up this thing. Okay, so wires are through. I fed the hot and neutral in. I mean the ground and white. I'm gonna pull them through, deal with the inside. Then we'll pull the other ones through. One of those doesn't want to go through, but I guess I can shove all of them through there now. Yeah, I'll do that now. All right, you guys have a good trip? Been to the other side and back? Yeah? Good. Oh, we gotta clean this up somehow. Okay. That's clean. All right. Let's see if we can not untangle this. Still gotta deal with this thing. You can tell how stiff these wires are. They're not easy to bend. Oh, here's another shortcut done by the geniuses. You just caulk this in. This is the ring that's supposed to fit around here to keep wires move back and forth a little bit, keep it like here from wearing. So yeah, we'll just, because caulk will last forever. So good thing I found that. The other thing is, god damn it, that I need to address is I can feel cold air streaming through here. I've always wondered if they didn't seal it because they didn't seal the other ones. So when I'm all done, I'm going to wrap a bunch of tape around here, kind of seal this area off here so that when it moves back and forth, it's okay. And then I'm going to put some gum, not caulk, but it's like plumber's caulk. It's a goop that's hard, it's semi-hard, but never again. So this is the ground. There's just basically using butt connectors. I'm gonna go one step farther and put in deox, which you're supposed to put in there. It's just basically a paste that keeps the oxygen from, corrosion, because copper will corrode. Yeah. Why am I doing this? You can tell there's none there because there's none there. Go find out. So yeah, see where it says aluminum to aluminum, aluminum to copper, aluminum to copper. Fuckers. It is gray paste, you'll see it. Oh, my hands are getting a little numb. I'm on my last one. You see how this is all gray? That's the deox. I shoved some in there, which should seep into there. And this is the putty I was talking about. It doesn't dry out, so I'm going to shove that in there and kind of push the wires off this ridge. I did tape the crap out of it and seal this up so air doesn't come in. I'll do the other side as well. No reason to bring cold air to the house. Got enough of that as it is. Well, it ain't beautiful, but it's airtight. It's going to just keep the shit out. This is almost ready to close up. Just figure I'll go ahead and turn the power on, make sure everything's wired properly. 2 reds, ground, and then there was one that was white, so I assume that was neutral. They taped up the other sides here, green for ground and white. It's a 240 circuit, so there's 2 hots, 1 white, and you don't care which hot's hot because the way it is. I'm not connecting anything back and forth that need to be in the same phase between the 2 buildings. Okay, well, power's back on. So at least we're back to where we started. Things are charging. And just to check things out, we're gonna plug that in. We have an open ground. How is that possible? That ground is pulled pretty tight. That's right. Except for that one outlet. What the fuck? Maybe that's always been bad. No ground. Well, these are showing proper. Oh, yeah. I'll have to go investigate that one. Dog definitely wants in. Ah, it's nice. I can't tell you how many times a day, this morning, this afternoon, I walked in here and tried to turn lights on. Just for illumination. So this is the $102 tool. So basically it chamfers the outside and the inside of the tube here. And then you're supposed to mark it so you know your insertion depth. So this is how far in you're supposed to go there. So if you look here, you'll see that it's chamfered on the inside. Focus. Focus. Yeah. Well, it is. There we go. Nope. Can't focus. Anyhow, it's pretty cool. Worth $102? Probably not. Well, there's one. Of course, the only way I can really test this is to put some gas in it. So I gotta do the other side. So we're gonna dig that out. Be nice to just get this done. Finally stopped smelling that. That's good. The purple stuff from the PVC stuff. Okay, there she is. Yeah, that one seemed to go on farther than this. But I'm gonna put some gas in there and spray some soapy water on there and see what happens. Well, yesterday went to the Costco and got this. It came with 2 refills plus this one, and it sprays foam. So I don't see anything leaking. And over here, same thing, nothing leaking. I don't smell anything. So that's good. I'm gonna let that sit overnight. I think I'm done. It's getting damn cold out here. She's freaking out about the music. She's not a big Copeland fan. So we're gonna go put that away. Hopefully we don't need to use that tomorrow. All the dogs are out there running around crazy. She still thinks the groundhog lives over there, but the neighbor trapped the groundhog and We went to a happy place, probably in upstate New York, a little puppy farm or whatever groundhogs do. It's kind of pretty over there. I do like the fall and the shit in the sky. Okay, well, we got the electricals fixed and we got the gas fixed. Now we just continue digging out and cleaning up. Then I'm gonna pack dirt around the lines. I do need to check my internet trench and make sure that that doesn't have any holes in there. That shouldn't take, but you know, a day or about a half an hour. They dumped the gravel in. I did get the truck off the street. She was, I just parked her in the yard. There she is. She's looking a little low there with 4,000 pounds of rock in there. They use scales, so it's weighing 11,000 pounds when I left, and it was 6 when I started, so there's 4 for you. I think Joe's coming back from whatever the hell she was doing, bridal shower, I don't know, but she says she's got food, so I'm pretty happy. Yeah, it's pretty out. Oh, that looks good. I should take a picture of that. That looks very scenic. Well, it's Sunday morning, about 8:30. Woke up to the sound of power going out. Not related to me. It's the power company. They should have it done by 10:30. So just got to pull back a little bit on the digitals. I'm gonna check to make sure I didn't cut that at all. I don't think I did. Don't smell gas. I gotta hook this wire up. This is a tracer wire. Use that to locate your lines. So that's a good thing when you're digging. I knew where my line was, just didn't know how deep it was. Then we'll do what we talked about, clean up here, and I'm gonna be piling dirt back on here. So I want like an inch of dirt over the lines before I put the rock down. And I think I'm gonna use a bunch of plastic bags putting down to keep the dirt from settling into the rock. Like every time I get a pet food bag, I've been saving all those. This is a perfect opportunity for that. So, well, it's cold now, but I won't be for long. Okay, so I trimmed off a bunch along here, along the wall here, over here, and I've covered the pipe. I pushed a lot of clay over there. Of course, the clay would stick to my feet. Some of it's still wet. I'm still gonna have to do a little trimming, but yeah, I'm hitting rock over here. So the original foundation wall goes down another 5 feet. There's rock for drainage, and there's the drainage cloth. I don't know if you can see that cloth. So I'm not gonna dig any more in that corner. I can overlap the block a little bit. I'll push it over. So when I get remember I'm putting about 4 to 6 inches of gravel here. Let's use our storyboard. I'm kind of anxious to do that. The truck's, she's a little bit overweight there. Supposed to have a maximum of 2,000 pounds. I got 4 in the bed. I don't know. Seems like it's a little much. Yes, so the distance between the ground and the floor is where the gravel goes. So we go over here. Yeah, we got a little 4 inches, I guess. So anyhow, the power's still off. Kind of have an indicator when it'll go back on. I don't know if you can hear that, but the college generators about 3 streets over are running. Got a buzz. Anyhow, yeah, so I gotta figure out how to open the garage door so we get a little more light. The rope pulled out the last time I used the rope, and I needed to put that back in. Would have been a lot easier if I'd done it when, you know, there was no cars in there. And I need to get in there to put the plastic down. But yeah, ready. Think the power just came back on. Anyhow, used the tamped it down as much as I could. And today's drop cloth, or whatever you want to call it, is brought to you by Sunflower. So I'm going to lay out another one. I was waiting for the power to come back on. I got to go up high to get the rest of the bags. These are just the recent bags. They're up high, so I can just stand in the car lifting. You run that up 3 or 4 feet and grab them. Okay, yeah, I got to overlap. But what I'm going to do, because she's kind of overweight, I might have mentioned that. I'm going to go ahead and take a few buckets and just strategically place that down there. I'm gonna just kind of lay the plastic, get enough gravel on the plastic, then I'm gonna backylate it this way after I also relieve it of some earth or some rock, and then I'm just gonna throw shovels. So that'll be fun. And then spread it with that. Then I'm on the fence on tampage. I think I'll probably run a mechanical tampage, but I don't think this is gonna quite do it. So yeah, there's a goal. Okay, it's gonna look something like that. It's my pile of bags. I got 2 more piles left because I'm gonna do this again with the cement. Put a little more creative like. Part of the reason I'm doing this is because A, I can. B, this has sand in it, which makes it compact really well, but then sand, of course, can go down and get absorbed and settle. So by putting plastic on there, hopefully I'm making the base stay as a layer. For the same reason I'm going to be doing with the concrete, well, a similar reason. The other reason for the concrete is kind of moisture. I'm now concerned about moisture getting up. So my thought is by putting another layer below the concrete, I'm reducing the amount of moisture coming up. And there'll probably be a 3rd layer in there. So I think we're ready. Hopefully, because of the overage, I can get to right about here. It's gonna be a while before I can open the tailgate, and I want that stuff in there, not here. So, come on, puppy dog. I gotta back up the car. Yeah, something like that. This is where my helper comes in. She helps guide me. Oh, we got plenty of meat over there. Yeah, I won't go much farther though. Well, I got a lot out. Still got some more to go. You can tell by the floor line needs to come up, I think about 1 inch or 2 over there. Probably the height of that plastic right there. Then I also got slopage issues. So I'm gonna get that part level over there. Then I'm gonna move the truck forward. Definitely did a dent. I mean, it was up this high a few minutes ago. So that was 20 minutes worth. Then I'm afraid I might have to do some digging over there, but let's get this done. It's funny standing in the hole. It already feels more, like a project coming to a completion than standing in a hole of despair. I had a problem with my Echo. I bought an Echo input and it died. It started just like, it was like somebody else's profile at first. Like I would tell it to play music that said music wasn't set up while the music was playing in here. Like you got to tie it to your Amazon account and all the other accounts, which is handy because between Apple Music, Amazon Music, Phobos, and all the other music services, you can pretty much play any song you want, and it will search and find those songs. So yeah, it started doing that, and then it wouldn't control the Belkin to turn on the stereo on and off. I have a Hey Echo turn on garage stereo. So I ripped it out, tried to reset it, and it won't reset. So, but unfortunately, I got some old Echo Dots I can put in there. Supposedly this is higher fidelity, but I don't really care. She's cleanish. I blew her out with the super backpack blower that I got out of the trash last spring that has started pretty much every time I tried to use it. Then we blew some leasage over there. This is where we're at. So, yeah, blow my leaves out. Knife left that up there. I think I'm a little high here. I have to scrape it out. I probably need some more rock. But for now, I'm just gonna level this. And well, for now, I'm gonna go eat some breakfast or midday snack or something. One of my coffees got dirt in it. Probably. There's a lot of sand in there when I was blowing it off. I got covered. Anyhow, yeah. So behind schedule, but ahead of schedule. Given that I had to fix the gas line and the electrical line and reconnect everything. You can hear music. It means it's working. So it was kind of funny there for a moment when the power went out this morning. Like, oh fuck, did I do something wrong? Nah. I think somebody liked furniture and cigars. A lot of cigar boxes. You can only do so much with cigar boxes. That's fancy. Jesus. Now I want to have a cigar. I smoke one every couple of years just to remind myself why they're so gross. Lots of mirrors. Damn. There you go. I'm procrastinating. This is almost claustrophobic. I am kind of looking for a new bedside desk for Joe. This is kind of cool. Put your pens in there. I like that. Too expensive. Need one of those for down south at the cabin. This is quite the... You can see the chandeliers. So these are pellets. I get like cherry, fruitwood, mesquite. But chili? Is there a reason why they're only $2.99? That is weird. It's a really good price though. 17 pounds for $2. I gotta Google that. Well, this is the rebar, so to speak. This will go in the concrete in the middle. And I got 4 sheets. A little rusty. It's hard to get out because it kept getting caught on there. This is the mow I bought my wife. That rock at the bottom weighs a lot. This is obsidian, which is like for making like knives out of, like prehistoric knives. It's pretty wild. I don't know what these other rocks are for. Then he's got a lava hat. He's a little dirty here. So I'm not quite sure where she wants to put him, but he did have fun riding the back. It was very quiet. Got some pumpkins. So yeah, I think tomorrow or Tuesday we'll go in the morning to get some more rock. I'm a little bummed out that they got a minimum order of $50. I'm hopeful I can talk her into just adding this onto the other $54 order. Because I don't need 4 tons, but I need probably a ton. Well, at the minimum enough to fill this up. So I'm like missing like 2 inches here. You can kind of see by the level, maybe 3 inches. This is now my step. It's a big step, 1, 2. But got that pretty well packed in there. Then we'll go to Home Depot and rent. It's a 4-hour rental for the machine. Though I need 2 people to put it in there. It weighs 180 pounds. It's just, I guess I could do it myself. Yeah, I'll figure something out. I got ramps. I just ride it down the ramps. So it's still in the 50s. A little bit of sun out there somewhere. It's clouds. Sun somewhere. I don't know where it went. It's over there. Back to work tomorrow. Did I say back to work tomorrow? No, I'll be patching and finishing up some computers for my colleagues in China because they start work in 3 hours because they're a day ahead and 12 hours pretty much. So 8 p.m. Sunday is 8 a.m. Monday for them.